Well, welcome to Lumber's Kitchen today. Today we're going to be cooking up something to keep the cold away, something to warm our heart and our soul. We're going to be cooking up some chicken and dumplings. And so that's what we'll be doing today. And of course, we might have something extra at the end, maybe a dessert to go with it. Because, you got to have a little dessert with every dish. So I'll have y'all decide what kind of dessert y'all like, whether blueberry or it'll be either blueberry or chocolate, so y'all get to decide which one that will be. But let's get going. So the first thing we're going to need with chicken and dumplings is going to be what? Chicken? Right. So let's get a pot out first, because we got to get this pot going, because we're going to be cooking up some chicken. Where's a good pot to use? I want to use my big pot, if I can find it. Where is this pot? Should have probably found this earlier, but there's nothing better than find our stuff as we rummage around in the cupboard. I think that might be it. Is this it? Let's see. Nope, that's not it. That's not the pot I want. Where is the pot I'm looking for? Let's see here. Let's keep perusing. Where is that pot? I know I have that pot. But where could that pot be? Let me double check. Oh, there it is. It's way over here. That's where it is. Now I gotta find the lid for it. What was it doing way over there? Huh. It's all good. We got our nice big pot. We're going to be using this really big pot to make our chicken and dumplings in. And now I just need to make sure I found the lid for it. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Good deal. Always make sure your pot has a good lid with this, because the trick to the dumplings is we're going to have to cook them. And if we don't have a good lid on there, they're not going to cook very well. So, have that done. Let me turn off my phone's making all the noise and stuff. There we go. We're good. So let's get the chicken out. And so for this recipe, we decided to go for some dark meat. We're going to cook up some chicken thighs, because that's the most flavorful. And we want to use the flavorful chicken, because we're going to turn this into like a creamy, delicious stew, basically. So let's get going with that. Let me double check my recipe. Make sure that we're all on track here. So we want to sear it. All right. And that's going to create some good flavors for us. All right. So let's get the stove cam going. And then I'm going to just give this pot a little rinse, because I think it might have some dust in it, because we haven't used it in a while. There we go. That dust out of there. All right, we're good there. Just a little oil in there. Just a little bit of oil. Not too much. There we go. And then we're going to get you going on heat. And we're going to take the chicken. Let me fix the angle here. Where is the stove cam? Y'all can see it. There you go. There's the stove cam. Good deal. All right. And so one thing we're also going to do with this chicken is we're going to make sure that we salt it pretty well too. Just put a bit of salt on there. Okay, just salt it up. Might need to turn it a few times to get the salt all over it, but that's fine. Just a little seasoning. Then I'm going to take some black pepper too. But I measured out two pounds of chicken. Oh, thank you, Nikita. Thank you for the Prime. I always appreciate it. It helps go to giving food to the kitchen and stuff. So, which is an interesting story today when I got the food today, is they kind of messed up my order. They didn't give me half the stuff, so I had to go back and get the rest of it. So, what's the weather up there where you are, Nikita? Are you staying warm? I wonder if You can tell me what the temperature is there, because I might have gotten you beat with the coldness. How is the weather up there? Are you dealing with the teens? All right, what to do there? We're just gonna put the chicken in there. Try not to crowd the pot too much. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, just the right amount to not crowd the pot. Then we'll season it up. Perfect. That worked out well. All right, we'll use. Actually, I'm gonna get a metal bowl. Let's season that up. A little bit more salt, a little more pepper. You might want to salt and pepper these outside the pan, but you know, we're taking a shortcut. Little shortcut to season it in the pan. And we're going to cook this on high. There we go. We're just going to let that cook for a bit. I might make that stove cam a little bit bigger. How about that? That sounds like a plan. Because then y'all can see it in action. Something like that, maybe. That works. How's that angle? That way you can see me. You can see the cooking of the chicken. Good deal. Good deal. Good deal. And so we're going to cook this on high for about 3 minutes per side, and then flip it over, and then we're going to pull the chicken out and let it do its thing. Because what we need to do now is we need to prep some of the other stuff. So we need to make up our seasonings. All right. All right, we need to get some carrots, some onions, and celery. All right. So let me set a timer here for 3 minutes. Got the sizzle going. Can y'all hear the sizzle? There's a sizzle there. I think y'all can hear the sizzle. So let's prep some of the other ingredients we have. We need some carrots, an onion, and some celery. We just need not very many, not a lot of celery, actually. All right, there we go. I'm going to take 2 of these. There's 2 stalks here. There we go. Do we do 3 or 2? Let me go check. It says 2 sticks of celery. Do we just add an extra to make it healthy? Yeah, there we go. We'll add 3. That will be literally double the vegetables. That'll be doubling or a 50% increase on veggies. 50% increase on veggies. Hey Yanni, how's it going, man? You say 2? Oh, but I already pulled out 3. Just saw that. All right, let's wash these up. How is it over there in the sunny vale of California? Same as it always is. All right, we're gonna get rid of these ends here. You don't need them. It's wonderful in the South. All right. The South. Well, I mean, there is Southern California. So, how is it down in the southern parts of California? It's kind of funny. Some people, there's different parts of what's considered the South, you know? It's like not really geographically bound, I think. All right, there we go. We got some of these chopping. Probably should get y'all a chopping cam too. Not really paying attention to framing or anything today. I hear you, timer. I'm finishing up. There we go. Got all that done. All right, time to flip. Actually, this fork is still fine. Can't see in here. What did the pot say? Oh, yeah. Ah. Oh. Oh. Oh, man. That scared me. Who hit me with the bra? Who hit me with the bra? That's gonna get me scared. I think I need to reduce the time, how loud that is. All right, there we go. We got that done. Another 3 minutes. I'm gonna get a bowl ready for it. I need a bowl. A bowl that I enjoy. Was that you, Nikita? Did you hit me with the bra? Or was it somebody else? Makes me jump. I have to check. Who brawled me? Who brawled me? It was Nikita. I knew it. She does the sneaky one. I can't tell she doesn't unless I check over there for. I don't have it set up there. J-Buddy? J-Buddy? What's J-Buddy, Liz? I'm just chopping some celery, you know, how it be. Do you put celery in your chicken and dumplings? Some people don't, but it's fine. How are you dealing with the cold weather? Because I know you have some of that cold weather over there in New Mexico. Jaja, yeah. What's that Jaja? Jaja. What does Jaja mean? Is there a definition of that? Define it for me. Hey, star star. You like it? Oh, that's good. All right, we'll cut that edge off there. This way they say that you were going full. Oh, Ragnaros. Do that? Oh yeah, that is right. That's a. It's like haha, ja ja ja. These nuts. These nuts. What about these nuts? I don't have any. Is that like a brand or something? I'm gonna have to pull that chicken out. My cut. I can't chop very fast. Still gotta dice everything else up. All right, I think that's enough celery for us. Okay. Okay. All right. And so let's get us a spoon going here. I said to use a silicone spoon to try to get most of the stuff off the bottom here. Because what we're wanting to do is like leave some parts of the chicken behind basically to form some what's called fond. It's that brown stuff that's really tasty. Plus it gives the chicken really good flavor too. Alright, perfect. Alright. I'm going to pull the chicken out and set it aside for a little bit. It's not cooked, so just know that the chicken ain't cooked. You don't have to sear the chicken, by the way. but it does make a very tasty, like, makes it very tasty in the end. All right, we're pulling it off the heat. That's hot. All right, let me turn that off. We'll move over here for now. All right, actually, I still need to pull that off. Ooh, come on, chicken. There we go. We're good now. You stay over there, you chicken. So we have little bits of chicken in there. That's gonna add flavor. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me double check everything. Yeah, y'all can kind of see it. So you see all that stuff in the bottom of the pan? That's called flavor. All right, that's gonna add a lot of flavor to our vegetables. So that's what we're trying to do. And let me make this a little smaller so you can see all the other stuff we're doing. All right, so we have part of that done. Let's get an onion going. We go from the top of the onion first. Always go from the top of the onion so it doesn't make you cry as much. Because if you cut off the root, that generally makes you cry more. I think it's because whenever you cut someone's roots, they kind of hurt. So, and the onion's trying to make you feel bad. That's what it is. Respect the onion. Respect the onion. Whenever you do cooking, make sure you respect it. If you respect your food, it will respect you back. Maybe? Is that a bunch of hokum? Don't know. There we go. We got the layer. I was looking for the layer. So we want to make sure that we get an actual... Oh, come on. This onion's fighting back. Arrgh. Not sure why the onion fought back, but you know. I have more strength than you, onion. I can peel you. Don't want that either. There we go. Then make sure we don't have any of this other, all the skin there, that's paper. You don't want to eat that for sure. All right, cool. We got that done. Got that off. Go with this dicing technique. Just try to make them as a nice, good diced onion here. Here we go. Perfect. Whew. Oh man, the onion is making me tear up today. Whew. So yeah, so I went to the store. I put in the order to get all the food. Oh no, I'm crying. It's a tourist store. Getting food at the Walmart. Oh man, my eyes, I can't see. Oh man, I'm crying now. This onion's really spicy. Why is it so spicy? Golly, come on, onion. I can't see. Oh, I can't see. Maybe it's an interaction with the celery and the onion. Maybe I just missed y'all guys so much. Oh no. Now y'all gotta say, like, you gotta, what is it? Is number okay? Is number okay? Oh no. Is number okay? Somebody help him. So I'm gonna walk in and, like, cup of carrots. I do like the yellow ones. Most of the time they don't bother me, but every now and then I get one that's really ripe and it just kind of hits you, you know? So I need a cup of these. So let me get a cup out just to measure them out. Yeah, I was gonna get regular, like, carrots and peel them, but they didn't have any. That's about a cup. Yeah, that's a cup of carrots. How do you like my measurements, guys? Is that perfect, right? We gotta dice all these up too. Ugh. Should I just get the food processor out for this? The yellow onion, yeah, I like the yellow onions. I like shallots though. Shallots are good if you're trying to make like a nice little sauce or whatever. I will say that's nice. So like if I'm making a nice creamy sauce, shallots like just dissolve in whatever you're cooking. But did you know there is no such thing as baby carrots? Did y'all know that? These carrots, they call them baby carrots, but there's no such thing as baby carrot. They're just peeled carrots. Because the reason they did that, and they made these, is because these are basically the runts. So they couldn't sell like deformed carrots very well, the story is. And so what they did is they just run them through a machine, and that machine outputs essentially cut carrots that are this size. But because they're so small, it can take all sorts of shapes of carrots. But there's not no like magical carrot plant that grows little bitty carrots. They're just peeled carrots. It's kind of, today you learned little carrot trivia. If you ever have to do that, you know, if you're visiting with friends and family this holiday season, you know, you're like wanting to drop some knowledge on them. There's your knowledge of the week. Yeah, I think I've seen a few of those videos. Those are really cool. How it's made videos. You can also see sorts of things. I think I saw one about how they made plutonium. That one was a cool one. But then I saw one on like how they made donuts and stuff, or like different snack foods. Those ones always make me hungry though. Like how they make like Oreos and stuff. Or sausages, how the sausage is made. It's kind of cool. Then they'll have some other cool ones on there, like how, like, what is it, golf balls, different kind of like sport balls are made. It's kind of crazy. Those videos are kind of relaxing. I think I got too many carrots here. So I had a cup. See, this is the problem with these little baby carrots, is they take forever to chop up. Because you have to, like, you can't really, like, line them up or anything, really. Of course, my cutting board's all white. You know what I'll do? I'm going to start doing this. Let me do this. Let's clean off the cutting board and just start putting them in the pot here. That will make it easier, right? Then when we have more room to deal with. So we're going to put all our veggies in here. Then we're going to cook these for a bit. I should have pre-chopped all this stuff up. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm a bad cook. So just so you know, just chop all this stuff up beforehand. That way you're not having to like wait in between the steps and everything. And also I would probably recommend just putting the stuff in like the food processor versus doing it by hand unless you don't have one. Alright, there, we're getting there close, guys. Almost. Only a few more carrots left here. I wonder if shredded carrots would have worked in here too. Like pre-shredded carrots? I saw that, but I wasn't sure. That just makes it not as fun though. Or, you know, easier. So probably shredded carrots would have been fine too. However you like your carrots. The finer you chop them, the quicker they will cook though. So just know that, depending on like how you want your carrots to kind of come out. And of course, you can play around with different vegetable amounts and stuff as well. There we go. We're doing 4 at a time there now. We're slicing through a lot of them. We're 4 carroting. See if we can do another 4 carrot slice. What do y'all think? You think we can do it? There we go. So how was everyone's Halloween? Did y'all have a good Halloween yesterday? Did y'all get lots of candy? I didn't get any candy. I'm trying not to think about candy too much. Did any of y'all actually go trick-or-treating as well? I've been seeing a few people, like older people, doing trick-or-treating now too. Guess the times are hard and they want that candy as well. Everybody trying to go for the candy. You know, everybody wants a little bit of sweetness. But I think the real thing is getting the candy after Halloween. But of course, I don't know. They don't seem to be doing as many like candy sales as they used to. I didn't see any good ones anyway. All right, we're good here. Oh wait, not that one. That's like the end. Oh, here we go. We got that there. All right, now let's see here. What do we need to do? We need to put the. Okay, now we need, seasonings. We need to get our seasonings ready. So we're going to have to cook that for a little bit, but we want to put some butter in there. Let's see, where did my butter go? There we go. Here's my butter. It said like 4 tablespoons of butter. Hopefully that's right. Sure. I think we're supposed to put the butter in first, but that's fine. Did I leave the stove cam on? Hopefully I did. Otherwise, y'all can't really see what I'm doing. Right there. We'll let that sit there for a bit. All right. So we got all that done. Let's do a little cleanup. I got me a little tummy full of discarded scraps. All right, let's get some garlic going. All right, we're gonna be like simple with the garlic today. Just gonna use like a crusher. Let's see here. We'll use the bowl technique. So I feel like that's like the easier way of doing it. Oh, sorry about that. If that hurt your ears. There's kind of keep them peeled a little bit. There we go. And then we're gonna shake vigorously. There we go. Cook that up a little bit more. Yeah, getting that workout in for sure. Well, we need to do more. All right. Another round of it. Does work pretty well, actually. It's mostly peeled. I mean, you have a little bits here and there, but for the most part, they're loose. This one isn't. I think that one's too old, though. This garlic was a little bit on the old side, so there we go. How many cloves are we supposed to need for this recipe, though? It's a good question. Let's see. It says 3 cloves. Well, I'll get about a few of those. We'll do that many, and then I'll put the rest of these away. There we go. And all this can go. To the discard. Need to clean all that up. There we go. Need to wash that off. Stuff. Alright, we got that done, Take those away. Alright, now we need our spices. So let's actually get us a little bowl for that as well. Alright. Just gonna be very, very creamy. Alright, so we have like a 10 spice blend we're dealing with today, by the way. We have some mustard powder, some sage, some parsley, some basil. Let's see here, what else we got here? Rosemary, some thyme. We're gonna be spiced up, and some onion powder. So we start off with some onion powder. Let's put these off to the side here for now. We'll smash those up in a second. Let's get our spices going. So 1 teaspoon of that, of onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of some basil. I need the 1/2. We're just gonna be sitting here for a while. There we go. So 1/2 teaspoon of this. Basil, parsley, 1/2 teaspoon of parsley. Oh. 1/2 teaspoon of, this is parsley. Then we need some thyme. All right. Well, this is, okay, that's not even been opened. Here we go. Here's our thyme. Make sure it's all fresh thyme. How much thyme should we put in here? 1/2 teaspoon of thyme. All right, 1/2 teaspoon of thyme. 1/2 teaspoon of rosemary. And then, I've never used mustard powder before, so this is a new frontier. 1/2 teaspoon of mustard powder. Come on. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I might use this more because I love mustard, right? Mustard is one of those things where I really do enjoy. And then we want to use 1/4 teaspoon of ground sage. So forth. Some sage. And then, just like, put some pepper in there too. Alrighty. Alright, good. Oh, thank you for the follow, Beaconanthum. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Just doing a little cooking. You know, cooking up some chicken and dumplings. Welcome, welcome. Always love new people. About to add all our spices to this. Make sure everything's good. Put our lids back on everything so we don't forget. So how'd you find the stream? Did you just find us on Twitch or anything? Are you part of Eclipse? That's one of the guilds I'm a part of. Just curious. Always curious how people find us, you know? Alright, we got that. I'm trying to put all my spices away because we just made a spice blend for our chicken and dumplings. You were looking for penguins? Well, I do have a penguin. I am wearing a penguin, so, and we have a penguin back here. Here's a little penguin guy here. Hopefully that's in focus. Let's go see. Yeah, we got a little penguin here, a little penguin timer. We don't cook penguins here. We're actually terrified of cooking them because since we are like related to penguins, that could pose an issue, right? So no penguin violence here. However, there's two clans, just so you know, in the chat. There are people who are donkers, who want to be donkeys, and those who want to be penguins. And they kind of don't get along, to be honest. So, I don't understand them that much, but, you know, sometimes you don't have to understand them. You know? Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you just really don't need to understand the other side. Just know that they're around. And, you know, they respect boundaries and stuff for the most part. So, it's all good. Everyone's tolerated for the most part. Alright, time to get all that delicious stuff out of there. There we go. Get all that garlic. Little old garlic press we got. Little garlic press in action. Make easy work of them. You know. I'm actually a dragon. Oh, but penguins are cool. You know. Hey, you know, as long as you're not here to eat us, we'll be fine. But yeah, I play World of Warcraft a lot, so you might notice some of the people in chat talk a bit about it. So it's like, so if you're familiar with World of Warcraft, some of it might be familiar with you, some of it might not. All right, we'll put all those spices in there. All right, there we go. We're good. Let's see what's the next step on the recipe. Melt the butter. Add the. Okay. How much butter was I supposed to put in there? Oh, more butter? Okay. Actually, there was more. I didn't think it was that much butter. I think that's enough butter, guys. Because now we're supposed to put flour in here and toss it. Alright. Alright, let's get prepped here. I'm going to have to wash that board off. Wash this board off here. Give it a wipe. All right. to go. All right, now it's time to add some flour to it. We need, how much flour? 1/4, okay. 1/4 of the flour. And then a little bit of like broth in there too. Then we add more broth. Oh shoot, my flour's over here. 1/3 of a cup. Let's see here. Here's some chicken broth we can use. Good deal. Out of the fridge. All right, perfect. And now we need a one. Where is my measuring utensils? Very interesting. There we go. I think this is the one I want. I think this is 1/3. I don't know. It looks like it's all worn off. You know, you can't really see it. What's printed on there. No, it's 1/2. That ain't gonna work. All right, let's see about this one. That's 1/2. There we go, 1/3. Good deal, we found it, we found it. And so what we want to do with the flour here, we're gonna take some flour here and like kind of coat it. All right, let's just double check this. Make the soup, add the flour, toss the coat. All right. Do we put the... All right. Ooh. So we put the flour in here. All right. That looks about right. And now we want to add broth to it in small splashes. Because what we're doing here is kind of making a little bit of a roux with the vegetables mixed in. You could probably make the roux separate from all this if you didn't want to worry about the vegetables. But what we're doing is we're making like a nice good little base. How much broth? 4 cups. Let's see here. Doing math. Probably 1.5 till it looks about right, I say. It says 4.5 cups of chicken broth, but it might be more. Let it heat up and stuff. 5 tablespoons equals 1 tablespoon is 1/3 cup. Okay, wait. Plus 1. So 1/3 of a cup would. Okay. Why can't we just use like normal-ish measurements? I should just switch to metric with cooking because then it'll be a whole lot easier, like grams. But converting between cups and stuff is just painful sometimes. looks very flavorful. All right, there we go. That's most of that. I might need more in there. Okay, so how many ounces are in a cup? And 8. So 32. Okay, so I need a little bit more broth then. Good thing I have an extra package of it. So we probably want to add only, at most, an extra cup of this. So that's what we're going to do. Here we go. We'll use this one. There we go. One extra cup. And now, to make it creamy, we're going to add in a secret ingredient. Are y'all ready for the secret ingredient? Are y'all? Are y'all really ready for the secret ingredient? I don't think y'all are ready for this. Y'all are not ready for this tech. So, what do you think the secret ingredient is, guys? Someone guess. Someone guess. What do y'all think the secret ingredient is? Nobody? Nobody at all? Well, yeah, milk. We're going to be using half and half. The better milk, by the way, because this is a half milk, half cream. I mean, to be honest, it's only, what is this? Does it tell me anywhere what this is? Percentage? I wish it would tell me the milk fat percentage. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But we're going to add in some of this. Going to get this at the tip. And then we're going to slowly add it. And we're going to use a cup and 1/4 of it. So a bit of half and half. Just so y'all know, this is not a low calorie. This is not low calorie at all. This is comfort food taken to the extremes of comfort. This is going to make your cardiologist like, what? You have that much fat in there? Ooh. Yep. We ain't done yet. Nope. Even more. Another one. There we go. That's a cup and a half of heavy cream. Well, not heavy cream, half and half, I should say. Which is half cream, half not cream. So, heavy cream. Whew. True, true. But we're trying not to like completely. That would have been. Well, you could probably just balance it out, right? Like if you put heavy cream in there, just more broth. Like it's like what it is. Okay, bring to a gentle boil. Okay, and then we want to add in some peas. Because we're not done with the veggies. That's what we're doing. See, we put all that cream in there, and so we need to put some peas in there to balance it out. Right? Right? Peas make it healthy. Peas make it very healthy. Correct. This recipe is using literally every measuring spoon I have in the kitchen. We're gonna add extra peas to balance out the cream. Told me to add them in there frozen too. Ooh, there we go. Doing good. Give it a stir. And then we let it sit or cook uncovered and bring it to a boil. Because this is our soup. We probably could have had a smaller pot, but you know what? Sometimes you need a big pot. All right, there we go. We're good. Now what we need to do is we need to make our dumplings. Hey, we got another person in. Addie Shane. Thank you for the follow, man. Thank you for tuning in. We're making chicken and dumplings. Welcome to the kitchen. Welcome, welcome. Always love new people in. We're making creamy chicken and dumplings, by the way, because we just literally put in like enough half and half in there to cause a cardiologist to have a heart attack. Your cardiologist is going to have a heart attack on top of it. So let's get the dumplings going, shall we? Yeah, let's do that. So we need some flour. Get the flour out. Let me rinse this out a little bit. Y'all keep an eye on the pot, and when y'all see it boiling for me, let me know so I can turn it down, okay? I have a task for y'all. There's a task for y'all. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat for a second. I'm just rinsing off all the utensils because this recipe is making me use everything. Hopefully y'all are staying warm. I know a few of us have experienced quite a rush of coldness. It was literally 85 degrees just a few days ago here where I'm at. And now it's getting down to 30, 31 degrees. It's like, what? All I know is we have a few people who enjoy the cold. That's including myself and stuff. But some people, they prefer it hot. Like they feel like 98? What would you say, D? Would you say 95 to 100 is good running weather? Is that what you would say? All right, there we go. Now we dry these off. Let's get all the other stuff out too, because I need some melted butter. Forgot to get the melted butter. Is it boiling? Someone needs to tell me. I can't look at it right now. I'm busy doing my stuff, y'all. Oh! Making dumplings. Yeah, of course we are. Dumplings. Don't be hitting me with that old come from a can stuff. Nah. We ain't doing that. None of that here. None of that at all. I might sneeze, so just hold. All right, good deal. It passed. No, we ain't doing that. No, we're doing these dumplings. I'm not quite sure. This is more like, I mean, it's not fancy. It's just like, why just make some dumplings. You know? These dumplings are a little interesting because they have a secret ingredient in there as well. I mean, growing up, we couldn't afford biscuits in a can. All right, we could only afford flour. Don't be talking to me about fancy, guys. The pots are boiling. The pots are boiling. You should have told me. Y'all had one job. I should never trust y'all. You just ruined it. You ruined the soup. I'm not going to trust y'all anymore. I'm going to just sit over here and cry. Cry a river in here. All right, let me get the little fancy contraption I got the other day. A little spoon thing. Or spoon holder, I should say. All right, there we go. Man, stay uppity on it. You ain't doing nothing. Oh, we in the ad break. Y'all can't see it. So I can do stuff. All right. Some of that air in there. Some of that there. Some baking powder. And now we need some baking soda. Half a teaspoon, not half a tablespoon. Make sure we get it right. Some salt. Because we salty. Yeah, we salty. Ooh, half a teaspoon of that. And then some garlic salt. No, garlic powder. And some garlic powder here, it says. I saw it. I seen it earlier. But I didn't pull it out. Put it up. There we go. It's different because it's not the usual. There we go. And we want half a teaspoon of this. Okay, half a teaspoon of garlic powder. I suppose you could probably just put in whatever you want. It says put a little sugar in there. We're gonna skip the sugar. Gonna try not to be too sugary today, okay? We already like breaking the law here with everything else. Okay. Oh no, you go down there. You stay down there. You spoon you. All right. So our secret ingredient. Oh, the magic is going to be this sour cream. So sour cream is our magic ingredient that we're doing today with this. So hopefully you are prepared for this. All right, let's stir this. All right, that's good. Good. We're doing good. Mix your dry ingredients first before you ever add anything wet. That's helped distribute like stuff like your leavening, which is your baking powder and soda and salt. Salt is just for flavoring, but you don't want to add your wet stuff in there before you distributed your stuff to make it poof up, by the way. So, all right, now let's melt some butter before we forget. I found this thing actually to be the easiest way to melt butter, by the way. This is just like, it has little measurements on it, but it's actually really easy to melt your butter in the microwave with that. We need four teaspoons, or about a half a stick actually. There we go. Just do a whole half. There we go. Oh. There we go. Put that whole thing in there. The nice thing about it is since the stick of butter is like vertical, it gets more of them microwaves. All right, I may cut out in and out here, so just wait. I'll try to not be near there. Wait for a second. Hopefully it's not cutting in and out too much. Let's see. Is the audio still working? All right, that's good. Good to know. Nice, it's all melted. Look at there. We're melted up butter, a whole thing of butter. Little butter shot glass. Delicious. Delicious. Almost scrumptious, I would say. It's half a cup. Where was that one? Oh, here it is. I'll put it over here. Okay, here we go. Just gonna measure out 3/4 a cup of sour cream here. This is the secret ingredient for our dumplings. Another secret ingredient. We have so many secret ingredients. It's getting scary, right? Okay, there. Drop that bad boy in there. Let's go. Then we need a little bit of milk. Did somebody say some milk? We need a little milk. Don't know why I didn't have one of these. Here we go. Bacon and ranch? What? Why are you putting ranch in there? What? Is that like a new? I don't know what you. I'm confused. I'm confuffled and confused and slightly scared. I haven't heard of that one before. Of bacon and ranch. I guess you could put whatever you want in there, but put the butter in. Now it's time to fold everything. We're gonna get a spatula going here. What do I do with this thing? All right, there we go. We're good. We'll just set you aside here. Give it a good mix. Might need a little more. I think we need a little bit more milk. Maybe. We'll see how well it comes together in a second. What do you think? Do we need more milk? Maybe. Maybe a little splash. Sometimes you have to look at it, right? Like give it a good look to see what it should look like. That looks right. It's supposed to look kind of like drop biscuits. I don't know if any of y'all ever made drop biscuits before. All right, that looks good. Good deal. All right, good deal. All right, dumplings are kind of done and ready to go. Let's get the chicken going, and then we'll move on. All right, so we got the chicken. The chicken should be cool by now for sure. But remember, the chicken ain't cooked. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually like, I don't know if I really need to chop it, but kind of like pull it apart. So let's get us a workspace going, and then we will do that, and then we'll start assembling the final step and let it cook. Let it cook. All right. I'm gonna just put basically everything away for now, or at least enough for me to do some work with, you know. Oh, by the way, I am using unsalted butter, so mileage may vary on that. So you may have to add or subtract more salt depending on how salty you want your stuff. I might give it a taste too to make sure it's not too, like not too salty or too whatever. It might need more salt. It's better to be less salty than over salty, right? Because then it will just not be what you want. All right, let's put some gloves on. And then I'm actually going to cheat a little bit. I've decided I'm going to cheat a little bit here, because I kind of don't want to make a big mess. So we're going to use like kind of like a pulling shredding technique and a kitchen gadget. Not really a gadget per se, but it just makes it easier. We're going to use some kitchen shears, because then we can just kind of cut it. See? So we can cut it up in pieces. Just going to make it faster, and it keeps it all in the bowl, right? Now, if we didn't, one thing that you can do, yeah, it just makes it easier. Now, you can't just pull the chicken, too. You can also use cooked chicken. Like, if we wanted to, we could have cooked this chicken up and put it in there, like, at this point. Yeah, kitchen scissors, shears are good. Having a good kitchen shears are good, especially if you're trying to like cut through a backbone or breastbone of a chicken. These are kind of cheap, to be honest, so they're only good for like doing stuff like this. And I'm gonna have, I think I'll probably cut open my gloves already, so. Just makes it so much easier. And of course, you can cut the size. You can, depending on how like what size um, chicken pieces you want, you can go bigger or smaller. I'm kind of going for like what I feel like is maybe a little bite, you know, a good chunk, more chunky. Just remember, this chicken is not like fully cooked. We just seared it. So you can do the same too. Like if you don't want to sear it, you don't have to, right? But that searing process at the beginning does add flavor to everything. One other thing you can do, and a lot of people do this, is they actually don't use thighs, they just use a whole chicken. Like you can start off with a whole chicken too with your chicken and dumplings. That way you can actually make your own broth that way. It does take a little bit longer, but personally, like if you're trying to, you can also save a little bit of money that way, because then you can get all the like good juices from the bones and everything, and you have plenty of chicken for your recipe and everything. Yeah, you can just boil the whole chicken. Just, oh, 5 raid. Well, ba-ba-da. Thank you for the raid, man. Thank you. Welcome, raiders. Welcome. We're doing a little cooking today. We're cooking chicken and dumplings. Just, you know, feel free to hang out, you know, chill, have a little relaxing vibes here. You know, we're not doing much here except for cooking some food because it's cold outside, and you know, whenever the weather is kind of a little bit cold, what's better than some nice, tasty, comfort food? You know, and that's what we're doing. So there we go. We're done with that. Okay, cool. All right, good deal. So what were you doing, man? Like, what do you normally stream? Playing with ball, but you're playing with balls. Okay, that sounds cool. Were they like in a game? Oh, stream marbles. I gotcha. Yeah, I've seen that before. That's cool. I was thinking like IRL sports or something maybe. I do tend to try to keep my stuff like I like to do a few IRL stuff a lot of times. So you might notice that every time from time to time, by the way. Hope that's okay for some of y'all if y'all ever stick around. This is a little bit IRL-y, but it's, you know, it's still in the... didn't cut anything. Cool. Don't have to wash my hands then. Sweet. He wasn't doing what? He wasn't streaming marbles? I'm hearing conflicting reports here. All right, we got that going. Now, we'll let this cook. Now we need to put the dumplings in there as well. So, let's get in. All right? Actually, we're just gonna, you know what? Let's get into it. We're gonna get our, he was thinking of other, who is he? And who is him? Is he, him, and I, and you? Who is he? Are you assuming he's and who's? He's, who's, hims, and hers. You? Thinking about other... No, I was thinking like sports stuff, actually. Like, you know, that's what I was actually thinking. Like actual sports. I wasn't thinking about what you're thinking. What are you thinking? Wait a minute. Who are you and why are you here? I'm looking for something to... Okay, that's what I was doing. I was going to just get me some hands. There we go. Just give me some of this. I just don't want to get dirtied again. Don't want to wash my hands. I've been washing my hands too much. My hands get rough. All right, there we go. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to get up in there. We're going to make some nice, good, meaty, I guess, dumplings. There's dumpling. The recipe said it's okay to crowd it, but you kind of want them about the size of your hand a little bit. I like big dumplings to make them tasty, you know. There we go. Just get up in there and drop them in, you know. Can't really go wrong with dumplings, though, just saying. It's really hard to mess them up. Like shaping them anyway. All right, we'll kick up the heat, too, because we got to get this thing boiling. Really good dumpling. We'll try to be not so tight on them, because we kind of just want them, we want them to have some shape, right? But we want it to kind of dissolve a little bit, you know? Come on, there we go. Hopefully y'all can kind of see what I'm doing here. Might need it to make more dumplings, guys. Did we make too much stew and not enough dumplings? Yeah, more chicken, not as much dumplings, but that's fine. Sometimes you win them, sometimes you don't. Yeah, we need more dumplings, guys. That's kind of interesting. Maybe, was my measurements off? Maybe make a little tiny dumpling. Little tiny dumpling in there. That thing's just going to dissolve, but that's fine. It's going to be very creamy. All right, we're good. We're going to let it sit there. We're going to put a lid on it. And we're going to let it, like, kind of cook for the next 15 minutes. Basket ones, golf ones. Oh, you're still talking about balls? I didn't see that. I actually saw a funny meme today about, oh, golly, what was it? It's, shoot, I'm gonna have to look it up. Pickleball. Pickleball. I learned about pickleball today. Do y'all know what pickleball is? Has anybody ever played pickleball? I played, like, what is it? Racquetball. I've never played pickleball. Has anybody ever played pickleball? You haven't played it? I tried playing tennis, but tennis is too much running for me. So that's not gonna work. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything in this recipe. You never know. Might have messed it up. All right, there we go. And now we reduce the heat and we let it sit. All right, so we just basically cook this for 15 minutes now. That's it. We just we let it simmer and steam and everything. Might have made the dumplings a little too big, but I feel like that's probably okay. It'll be good. It'll be good. All right. So, let's see here. What do we have time to do now for 15 minutes? Do we make dessert real quick? Is that what we do? Maybe we just tidy for a little bit. I'm going to put the celery away. Maybe we can have, oh shoot, let's see here. I'm trying to make an idea happen. Oh yeah, we can do we do a snack review. Because I got this today. We do a little snack review here. Have you ever had any of these flavors? So, okay, I'll call out flavors and y'all let me know if y'all like them or not, okay? So we got Ruffles, cheddar and sour cream. Let me frame this up better. We have Doritos, spicy nacho, flamin' hot Cheetos. We have some Lay's, salt and vinegar, Doritos, spicy sweet chili, Funyuns. Man, they skimped us on the Funyuns, just saying. Only gave us 2 of those. Honey barbecue flavor twist Fritos. That's a lot of stuff to say. And cheddar jalapeno crunchy. So what's y'all's favorite out of those? That flavor pack. Use the hot ones? Which hot ones? The Flamin' Hots? Flamin' Hots aren't really hot though, are they? These ones? These are pretty good. Try out, taste these out. Flamin' Hots. Cheetos. Have y'all ever had the, they sell it, and it's really good, by the way. I like it a lot, and it's Flamin' Hot, Cheeto Flamin' Hot mac and cheese. Or mac and cheese flavored Cheetos, or whatever, Cheeto macaroni. It's pretty good. It comes out like bright red, like this is red, right? But like, I mean, I'm just saying the other one is like, it's just red everywhere. These aren't really hot though. Not really. They're a little bit, but they just have a tiny bit of heat. Not bad. Ooh. Can y'all see that on the camera? I'll see how they're swollen. Yee. Good deal. Ooh. I should have tasted it. Shouldn't I have? I forgot to taste it to make sure it wasn't too salty. Oh, shucks. That's okay. Just everyone grab yourselves a bag of Cheetos while we wait. You know, this is where we're waiting for the food to cook. You know, just waiting. We got 11 minutes left, guys. Oh, shoot. So what are some of y'all's hobbies that y'all do? Anybody does something interesting? Did anybody tell me, like, what candies y'all got? Anybody tell me what Halloween candy y'all got? Anybody get any good Halloween candy? Like, what, if you could pick a candy, what would be your favorite candy? That's my question. I'm trying to think. I'm, like, kind of fond of the savories, you know? Like, I really like anything with, like, nuts in them, to be honest. It's really good. I like that savory taste of candy. Like, what is it? Reese's are good. Snickers, like Snickers. I can't have too much of it, though. Unfortunately, the diabetes has got me cornered on that market. Oh, the tragedy of it. The tragedy. It's good. Of course, eating Cheetos before your chicken and dumplings probably ruin your appetite, you know. Probably don't want to do that often. Let's see here. What? These are flaming hots. What? Aren't these the hot ones? I don't know what else would be hot in there. They're not hot? Okay. Well, which ones are the hot ones? I think they've nerfed these. You sent me a picture? What picture you sent me? Huh? What? Hello? Oh. I saw that picture. Sorry. I bought these. It was just a variety pack. They're good. They're not really hot. Like, the ones I really like that are super hot are the chili lime chips. Support Penguin. Those are some cool emotes, man. I have to check you out. That's cool. Wait, I have a few little emotes. Let me see here. We have. So those are the ones we have. I had those kind of done up for everybody. So there's a lumber chef. He's giving his kiss of support. Then we have lumber love. Then there's lumber donk for the donks. And then we have lumber chonk for the chonks. And then we have lumber wood for, when you're really meaning business, you got to get your log out and let somebody know that they're, it's real. Oh, those are cool. Oh, I like the one with the little hat. What is that one? Pumpkin. Oh, pumpkin. That's funny. That's really cool. And then you have a dance one too. The pumpkin hat one is cute. I have to admit. That's a good one. We have been on a pumpkin theme recently, but today we're not. Like what? I ruined it. I ruined it, Liz. I'm sorry. We need to get back on the pumpkin train. I need to go get the plushie. Where did I put... Oh, I need to go find the penguin plushie. Just a second. Let me go see if I can find it. Let's see here. Where did I leave my penguin plushie? It's over here on my other setup. I have to put him back after, but... But no, this is a little guy. When I went to the local aquarium, we went to the gift shop, and we got two of these guys. Got this little guy, little plushy dude. So cute. And then this is his friend. They're friends. Penguins are not food. They're friends. We got a little shark guy. They're both. Oh no! He fell. He has a balancing issue. Yeah, we got these little guys here. But yeah, we got these two little guys. See, little buddies. And this guy, he's just a derpy dude. He's derpy. He doesn't quite keep time quite right. He's supposed to go ring, but he doesn't. Oh, we also have... I need to show off more of this. We have some pot holders. Some penguin pot holders. I have another one somewhere else, but he got like melted. Then, let's see here. Where is the most useful guy that I have in here? What did I do with him? Oh, here he is. This one's really cute. I like this guy. He's in the dish drainer, so you know he's been used. But, so here he is. Look at him. Look at him. Now watch this. Whoop. He gets the big head now. But he's a vegetable peeler. His head pops up. So yeah, we got a bunch of little penguins. Little penguin guy. Yeah, people sent that to me before. What'd you send? Oh. Oh, I gotcha. I never thought about Etsy. Most of actually the thing where I got my emotes was from Fiverr. It was just some guy. He was like offering to like put together different emotes and stuff. Too much penguin for me. You can have this streamer. Too many penguins. Yeah. But yeah. Oh, and there is, if you I do post sometimes little updates. It's not a big Discord though, but there is a Discord where I tend to post more updates there about like if there's a change of stream schedule. But most of the time on Wednesday nights I do some kind of cooking stream in Lumber's Kitchen, and then on the weekends I tend to do WoW gameplay. So depending on like what you're looking for, like this kind of stuff, I try to keep some of the IRL stuff and cooking stuff in the middle of the week. But most Wednesdays I'm here, barring like other stuff going on. So you know, feel free to. I mean, of course, if you're following, you'll get notifications and stuff. So it's all good. Oh, he hunts penguins. Boko hunts penguins. Oh, these are looking poofy. They're looking good. Those are some big dumplings in there. Can y'all see how big those dumplings are? Like, look how big they are. They're like about half the size of my hand, and I have big hands. Actually, wait a minute. Do I have a... Okay, well, actually, let's compare it to a penguin. Compare it to the penguin. So, the dumplings are about the size of a penguin, if you can tell. See, can you see that? So, one penguin, one dumpling. So, all right. Yeah, a lot of us play WoW and stuff. Kind of like how we got a little started. And actually, that's how I started doing my channel. Is I was playing WoW, and then like I want to do something different, and so then I started doing like cooking and stuff, and people started watching, and you know we just chill and stuff. Look at them dumplings. A little bit more time because they're so fat and big. All right, another 5 minutes on those. All right. Might take longer than I thought. Oh, Final Fantasy? Oh, that's cool. We have a few people who used to play that a lot, by the way. He's one of my mods, Stick. He played it back in the time. And some of us have played it before. But so was RuneScape. I didn't know you played RuneScape. Yanni? Did you max everything out? Are you at 99 on everything? Are you 99 on all your RuneScape skills? Oh yeah, Liz does play the Baldy Gate too. I need to get back into that. I want to play a campaign of that because it's kind of cool. But it's one of those games where I kind of want to play through the whole thing on stream, maybe. I haven't never streamed it though. Well, Timmy is looking for a fourth. Oh, okay. I didn't know he was. Might have to do that instead. But you know, oh, you can only do one game at a time. Yeah, I can feel that. That's kind of bit like how I am with WoW. You know, doing dungeons. I don't know. Let's see here. What are the... If you're Final Fantasy-ish, trying to do the equivalent of it. Um, what's the high? Not quite the highest. What's the highest level of Final Fantasy? Oh, oh, you gotta get. Okay, bye, man. Thank you for stopping by. Oh man, I'm just gonna sit here a while I wait for the dumplings. Gotta wait for them to cook. Should have just cooked something extra while we're waiting, right? You know what we should have done? You know what we should have done? We should have got some Star Crunch. Then it'll be fine. But no, I saw them and I walked by them. I know, D. It's just it doesn't. It's not right. It's not right to walk by the Star Crunches, but I resisted. I resisted. We had to resist them. You gotta resist the Star Crunch sometimes. Yep. Sometimes you just can't give in to them desires. Those deep, dark desires of sugary delight. You know. It's just what it is, you know. It's what it is. Oh man, now my foot's cramping. Ah! Man. Probably shouldn't have sat down. Once the second you start sitting down, everything like cramps up. Gotta keep the diabetes at bay. Yep. Well, I mean, we did put sugar in this one today. There's no sugar in there, but there is plenty of plenty of saturated fat in there. So, but you know, you win some, you lose some. So, it's what it is. Gonna let it cook a little more. Should have made them smaller. I didn't think, right, that okay, they grow. You know, they ploof up, they expand. That's unfortunate. Because if I made them smaller, they'll cook faster, right? Should have made them like the size of a spoon versus the size of a fist. Because that's what happened. That's what happened with them. They just got all big up in there. It looks good. It does look good. I'm looking at it on the screen over there. Right over there. My monitor's there. That way. Alright. Just waiting. Got 2 minutes left. Yeah, I did get so one of the things I bought recently that I'm not quite impressed with actually. Yeah, this one. I bought some Community Coffee and Chicory. It ain't the same as French's Market. I'm sorry. It just ain't. I don't know what it is. It just does not have enough chicory in it or what. But it just does not hit the same way. And I was very disappointed. Because that French's Market coffee tasted so good. I don't know what they did to it, but it tasted really good. I like Community as coffee, but excuse me. I was expecting more of the chicory to come through. And it just felt like it was a sprinkling of it versus like actual full flavor and stuff. Actually, we'll just do that. Get another knife. How is it looking now? I think it's getting there. All right, here's the test. Oh, I think they're done. Yeah, they done. Oh boy, are y'all ready? Y'all ready for the chicken and dumpling? Yum yum. Tasty. All right, dudes. I'm putting you away so y'all don't get like blasted here. Put y'all on the back. That's what we are. Ooh. Just remember, there's a 5-cent charge for whining. What that means is if you complain about anything, the way I'm doing it, and if you want your complaint to be read, it's going to be 5 bits. See, I did the math there. Did the math. All right. Oh, he's doing his toned thing, I believe. He's just not been feeling well, unfortunately. All right, we got the second cam going. We're gonna get us a nice good close up. We didn't use second cam today. Oh, what? Look at that. How's that looking for y'all? That looks good, right? All right. Looky there. Little extra on the top there. What y'all think? Oh shoot! Get on this camera. What y'all think? Does that look good? Does that look like something that you'd want on a nice cold day? A cold winter/fall day. All right. We go that way. Gotta work the camera here. There we go. All right. Time to test out this creaminess. It's pretty good. Now that there is a nice good bowl of comfort. Just saying. Brings me back. That's really good. All right, time to taste the dumpling. A little dumpling taste. Man, these dumplings are pretty good. I've never had the sour cream ones, but they're pretty good. It's very like fluffy actually. It's kind of cool. Ooh. All right, another little bite of the meat. So what do y'all think? Y'all think this will be a recipe y'all like to try? Just remember the spice blend. Probably speed it up too if you wanted to. I'll make sure to post that recipe and stuff. But yeah, that was pretty tasty, I'd say. Let's turn off the stove cam and everything. All right. Whew. Well, that was good. It's very, very delicious, I would say. Like it's something that I want to eat. It's not like overpowering or anything. Very, very savory. Very mild. Like it's tasty, but it's not like it's not gonna hit you, right? Like nowhere gonna hit you like the Texas red chili we made 2 weeks ago. Whew. That stuff took us to another level. Just saying. This is something I'd want to eat when I'm just like, you know what? I want to sit down, sit in front of the TV, and enjoy a show, and get me some chicken and dumplings. Or maybe a day when I'm just not feeling good. You know, like a little sick. You know, you want something that's very, very soothing, very warming your body up. This is what you want. And this recipe has a lot of that half and half, makes it really creamy. That's good. That's good. Well, anyway, I think that's about going to be wrapping us up for this little episode here. Let me do this as a little outro here. This will be for the VOD. All right, that's good. That's good. Actually, let's do it this way. Perfect. All right, so this will be the little outro shot we got. All right, guys, thank y'all for watching, and we'll see you next time.